Look at him. Oh my God. Mr. DJ over there. Spooky season. Hi, kitty. Okay, I thought I was gonna do this really cool transition of the fridge and then it being in the house, but they're still trying to get it in the house. We got such a wide, no, I think it's the same width. It's just a little bit deeper. Anyways, they can't get it through the front door, so they're trying to take it through the back door.
Not even with both the doors open?
Yeah, because the stairs are too narrow. So, anyways, today I got this XL twin. I think it's a bigger twin and it's super thick from hubby's sister. So I'm putting it on this bed and she wants to sleep on it tonight because I actually offered her moving down here if she wanted to. That would be a nightmare. I'm just kidding. It would be a lot of work if she wanted to move down here, but I did offer it for her. I don't know why. I just did. Anyway, that is such a thick mattress that it's like covering half of these cubbies right here.
Come here.
Anyway, so we're gonna make her bed.
Come here. Come here.
It is not that high.
Come
You've
on.
jumped higher.
Come on. Come on.
So while the guys are trying to get the fridge inside, I'm gonna help her make this bed. I'm so tired. It's like 10:30. It's made. Super floof. How nice is that? Yep, it's pretty nice. She's already out. Fan blade is in my face. Has to sit here. You know, letting all that coolant settle back down after being moved. And I just put most of our fridge food. That's our fridge for the night. And I am kind of sick. That's how we found out our fridge was going bad, was we accidentally started eating bad cheese. I was like, nasty. So I do have me a snack. It is after 12 o'clock. And I've never tried these before, so I don't know if I can stomach it right now. Definitely the drink though, but I think we're ready to go to bed, huh? Although, unless you want to try and fit those other 2 bags of ice in there.
We can put them in the freezer outside if there's room.
I guess we'd have to look in that freezer if there's room. Do you like our Heisenberg?
That's really good.
It's a Hisense.
It feels the same depth as...
They usually do mini fridges, which is why I've never heard of them. This is 29 cubic feet. I don't know what ours is. You know, it's funny though. This is finally back to temperature. It only took all night long with like it being empty.
Why are you looking at that?
It seriously took all night.
Oh, that's what I crashed. I crashed into that.
Anyway, so upgrade finally. You see that? Oh my god, I'm so mad. Last night I was trying to get the kids' portraits, and then I found a group photo of the kids, and then there's really old pictures of me and hubby. All of them need to be updated badly. We need to get some new family pictures taken and stuff. But anyways, I was trying to get them hung up on the wall, and I hit the corner of one of the pictures on the ceiling, and I tried to rub that scuff off, and it took paint off. And then we had to go replace the fridge, and I'm just like, I needed to get these pictures hung up on a wall. I guess I'm not taking care of Fate this morning because I need to eat. We slept in, and so I only took an omeprazole this morning because I was waiting so long to get food in me. Cinnamon rolls. My stomach is still not feeling great from the bad cheese. I kid you not. My stomach was finally calming down, and then we eat dinner and realize that the cheese had gone bad because our fridge wasn't staying cold. And so now my stomach is all, it's like going from, no, my ulcer and then now, oh my God. I'm like, I can't have a break right now. Okay, I'm gonna eat this and then I'm gonna make Dakota another bottle this morning. I just bought him some fresh powdered creamer because the other stuff was starting to get old. So fresh bottle this morning. All right, I have made Claire a bottle now, and she actually chose hazelnut creamer. Smells really nice. I'm gonna have to buy some more of that because I actually was using that, so it's getting quite low. Look at the cute little bunny. So cute. I'm going to pick different clothes to put her in. I haven't changed her for a minute. Decisions. So I just changed her out of this and I'm like, I pick her up and she feels nice and chilled, which is really nice with how warm it's been. But today I'm gonna put her in an outfit because I don't do outfits very often. I really love sleepers so much more, but we'll get her dressed into this cute light floral outfit. Oh, I love wearing this color. It's so sweet on her. And then we've got just these socks and then these pants. Is her hair crazy? So she has this bald spot on the back of her head and I really loved that because my girls did that when they were babies. They lost that spot on their head because of laying down in the crib. However, I keep thinking that she's losing more hair, and so I'm worried that I need to fill that in. Sorry, kids are doing chores and that's really loud. So let's go give her her bottle. I was gonna change her bow and then I realized the gray bow matches her pants very nicely, so I'm not going to. Okay, this is nice and warm. It's not too hot anymore. All right, bang. Old fridge got taken out. New fridge is in. However, the water line in the back is too short. So if we want water and ice, which we very much do, we have to go get a new hose. I think we've got about half of our things checked off for today, which is good because it's already 2 o'clock in the afternoon. No, we get a notification that there's someone at the door. So I look at our thing and it was a wasp, except I call them God now because they kept coming at me at the swimming pool and I'm like, oh my God, he's back. So they are God now. So I'm like, God's at the door. It's just kind of funny moment. Oh, I've got to buy me a new D cord because that's how I charge my camera and it's dead. Well, it was dead. I need a new cord. The other one's damaged. And we keep forgetting about the freaking cord. I was supposed to put it on the Walmart order. Didn't happen. We could have just went and got one from, I'm yabbling, and he wants to go inside. I had to come back because these really yummy. I'm starving.
And we're back.
Okay, I got those hung up. They are like 8 or 9 years outdated. So I'm like, I need to schedule some family photo time. And then I'm thinking of getting a little Ohana, means family. No one gets left behind. Like to sit underneath these ones. And then wrapping around here, I was thinking to get some sea turtles because yeah, we're trying to go with like, now don't judge this, but my vibes in my house, I want to go with spooky and beach. So we're gonna have some black metallic turtles here, and then it'll say Ohana means family. And then I want to eventually get like some faux pumpkins and paint them white and blue and like maybe gold to like go with like beach vibes. So we've got our plumeria tree here. You guys know we've had this up for a while, hanging up all of the little candid shots of the family and stuff. And this feels out of place. I feel like I need to move this now because it doesn't quite work with this couch here anymore. Like every time you lean against it, you fluff it up because its pillows sit differently. I don't know where to put those because I can't lift it all the way up to the top. I don't know what to do with those, but I kind of feel out of place right here. But doesn't that look nice? Here, let me turn you around so you can see it properly. That now feels a little bit out of place, but then that's coming together. And it's like taking up a good portion of the wall too, because all of these are 11 by 14s and this center one's an 8 by 10. I think we'll have that one be a family photo when we get new pictures taken. It's really cute of the kids. Like I said, this was like 9 years ago. Look how little they were. That was probably 12 or 13 years ago of me and hubby. And then this little one was about 2 years. This is actually Ryan. That's Ryan and hubby. Rest in peace, Ryan. I'm really tired. Hubby just needed to run into Sierra to look for one more thing for their backpacking trip. Did you just hear like the side of the car? I thought like hubby was there. Interesting. I've been watching back on my footage that I've recorded so far for this vlog. And on one hand, life is good. And I'm trying to keep myself in good spirits and everything. On the other hand, I just wanted to keep it super real and say life has also fucking sucked really bad. Those moments are not shared for a reason. But I just want to add that even though I appear super happy and that things are going well, they are. But there's also darkness, a lot of darkness that I'm trying to heal and move forward from. And it's been incredibly hard. And my creative journey, my alive babies, my spirit babies, the improvements I've been doing for decorating the house and everything, all of those things keep me afloat. So I'm so hungry today too. I need to go home and have another snack. Did you find it? He didn't find it, so he bought something else. Huh? I think so. Oh, he thinks he found it. Okay, good. We can go home now. Oh, hi. Where my car is. My beautiful ASMR nails are fucking horrible, so we have made some nail oils. This is just olive oil, some vitamin E, and then I've put lavender and lemon in mine.
I dropped the vitamin E pill in here.
And she's got frankincense and tea tree on this one. So
those are the ones I like the best.
Yeah. So we're just making some labels for them. I still need to have a snack before bed. I still need to shower. My bed now has clutter all over it because hubby cleaned off the dresser to put the other TV on top of it. And now that other TV that was on my dresser is down into the studio. I might have to turn this space into my studio already so I can record and edit here. But
Seems easier though that way.
I'm fucking ornery right now. I'm so on edge right now. So this just happened. And it happened with our previous fridge also, because guess what's happening? Even though that's set at 34 degrees, it's not. It's not. I don't know why my life keeps repeating with shitty stuff like this. I told hubby it's because he keeps saying this is fun, like, you know, sarcastically, but he keeps saying this is fun. I'm like, you're just confusing the universe. Telling the universe that this is fun, it's gonna keep giving us stuff like this. Like, seriously, the last house that we bought, this exact thing happened, that we got a new fridge and had to turn around and return it because it was not cooling. It's ridiculous. It's like when I first woke up, the fridge was at 32 degrees, and then less than an hour it was bumped up back to 43, like going back and forth all night last night. So I moved everything back into the cooler, well, what I could fit into the cooler. And then so hubby ran back to Lowe's before he went to work this morning to talk to them, and the lady said she would work with us on a price if there was a different fridge that was like, yeah, similar in price range. She would work with us, whatever that means. I don't really know what that means. So basically we're gonna give her our second choice and be like, can you work with us on this one? If not, here's the option that's right underneath this one. It's similar, it just doesn't have all the bells and whistles. The sucky part, and this is where hubby's like, yeah, this is fun. I'm like, no, it's not. Stop saying that. The crappy part is we're basically going to be buying that second fridge, and then they won't refund us the money for this fridge until it goes back to the store. However, they will be able to deliver tomorrow, which is wonderful because hubby has already hurt his back and his shoulder moving fridges. So that will be really good, because hubby thought he was going to have to take the fridge out and take it back to Lowe's himself tonight. If they couldn't deliver, that's what we were going to have to do, which would have just repeated our night 2 nights ago. And then because of them being able to deliver tomorrow, that means we just need to go buy a new cooler tonight and get more ice. So that'll make that easier on everybody, especially since I am hosting a sleepover for my niece and nephew tonight. The kids wanted their cousins over, so they're gonna do that. And I am doing my makeup so that I can squeeze in a couple of recordings for our other channel. We have been uploading every day this month. It's kind of like a Christmas in July, and it has been really good. And I am so close. I'm not gonna mess it up now, so I still have to get things done. Oh, my lips are so dry. Hubby bought me this Burt's Bees Beaches and Cream. Lovely. All right, so goodbye, Heisenberg. I never want to see you again. Don't buy a Hisense, you guys. Their capability stands with mini fridges. Obviously, they cannot do a full fridge. At least that's my experience. Smells like rain. I'm just laying here, glad that I had to get up, and then I saw that rainbow. It was gorgeous, but because of how sensitive my stomach is right now with healing that freaking ulcer, it did not do well with my cooler lunch. I just made a sandwich and had a Chobani drinkable yogurt. I was bloated all afternoon. In fact, I ate dinner on a bloated stomach, and then thankfully I got some peppermint in me and I'm feeling a lot better, but I'm just, the rest of my body is like taking a toll now too. Like, it's just like exhausted from having to work so hard, and I just feel like I can't get a break. I'm like, I'm gonna have to buy new groceries, and I don't feel safe eating anything that's needed to stay refrigerated. My kids are fine though, so that's why I know it's just me and my sensitive stomach. Like things might have gotten a little bit warm, but like they're fine if your stomach is healthy, which mine isn't. So I am absolutely enjoying right now, just resting, watching James Turner. It feels really good to just lay here. Hubby's finally on his way home. I think he's gonna go grab a new cooler because I'm like, I can't even put dinner away because there's no room in the cooler. I really hate to throw food away, especially when it's good food. It's just spaghetti and meatballs. So anyway, I'm just taking these moments to just relax. I'm listening to the wind whirling outside. Hopefully we get some rain. I mean, obviously there's rain in the sky, but I don't know if we're gonna touch down any here. Hopefully. I'm trying to keep it together. I have been so incredibly stressed out this morning. I thought with how late the kids were up that they would have slept in, and they were still awake before me. In fact, this never happens. I have an alarm set to take my Slind early in the morning. I have never slept through it. In fact, it became part of my dreams because I could still hear it. And I was just dreaming that my youngest alarm was going off and she just kept snoozing it instead of turning it off. And I was getting so ornery. And then I wake up an hour later and go, oh, crap. So I really wasn't feeling good last night to sleep through my own alarm, which was weird because prior to that, I woke up from hubby's alarm, but slept through mine. Really weird. Anyway, so kids were up and they were going, and I'm like, girls, I need to get some breakfast in me. And then I realized the cooler is not keeping things warm. And then the hubby had grabbed a new cooler, and it was, did I say that wrong? Our old cooler doesn't even seal properly, so it wasn't keeping things cold enough, at least on the top. I threw away the warm food and realized the stuff at the bottom was well below the safe zone for temperature. So I was like, phew, I don't have to throw it all away. But then the hubby grabbed a new cooler last night and it holds ice for days. And I'm like, you're melting really fast and you didn't keep my bacon safe. It was warmer than the other cooler. And so I'm like sticking the thermometer in food just to prove to hubby that the food is not staying. It has been crazy this morning. It was so crazy. I had to ask the girls to smudge the house because I'm dealing with too much. And I'm like, we're already a day late in smudging the house. So I had them do it. And now I'm in the window of delivery time for them to bring us the new fridge. And I'm just like sitting here like, I can't do anything until that fridge gets delivered, and then hoping that it doesn't have any problems. Can you imagine calling Lowe's up? Yeah, that new fridge, it's not working either. Like, what would be the luck, huh? Did I just jinx us? Of course not. That would be insane to buy another fridge and it also not work. I'd be like, maybe we're buying a fridge from a different store then. My train of thought with the other fridge was because we got it on such a good price with their sales right now. My train of thought was before he brought the fridge out, he fucked with it just so that we would have to bring it back. And it was the last one back there. And then we'd have to bring it back and spend more money to get our second choice. I'm like, of course not. But that thought did cross my mind because I'm like, this isn't fair. This is not fucking fair. And I am so stressed out. And hubby is leaving for their backpacking trip this weekend. And we still have to get new groceries and squeeze in date night. And they still need to pack for their trip. And I'm like, I don't know how we're going to get this all done. And last night, I'm still hanging on to that just a little bit. It was so incredibly nice just to lay here with that storm. I think it did rain a little bit. And then laying here watching TV till I fell asleep was just, it was so needed. So needed. I'm so done. I'm so fucking done with this day. The fridge delivery time has been changed from 11:30 to 3:30 to now it's at 2:30 to 6:30 because there was hiccups in their last delivery. And I'm like, I was at least using the fridge to keep like condiments and stuff cool that don't need that deep or cold. And now I've cleaned it out, turned off the fridge so that it was ready for them to come get it. And then they tell me they're not coming till much, much later. And I'm like, I had to throw stuff away because I have no more room in the cooler. Oh my fucking God. Swimming time. This day is too ridiculous. We need pool time.
I see the dirty spots in the pool now, but then after I swam, I didn't see them. There's the dirty spots.
I don't like you anymore, Mr.
Waiting for the
Wet.
sunscreen to soak in because you're supposed to do that. UV is a 10 currently, so that's important.
Stay hydrated, folks.
But of course, I said no drowning or I'll haunt you. But of course the pool pump won't turn on, so there's that too.
And I hit my foot.
Oh no, be careful. Anyways, I'm gonna get in and relax until I have to get out because the fridge is getting delivered. I mean, they could deliver closer to the 6:30 mark, I suppose. In that case, my tummy will be wanting me to get out first. I got in with 2 minutes left on my timer for my sunscreen. I was excited to get in. It feels so nice.
ahead of me.
Huh?
They're racing.
I was.
They're racing. Ready, Mark? Cassette? You're late. Go! He's actually smiling. Look at that. Why are you happy with her? Okay. The fridge has been delivered. I came inside. I needed to pee super bad. I need to take my next dose of medicine. And I'm going to do a hair mask and a face mask. So I'm betting the girls are gonna follow behind me shortly, but it's super funny. The boys get in just about the time we're getting out. And then I gotta start some dinner. The only thing that feels safe in the house right now is stuff that we've been keeping in the freezer. So like baking the kids a pizza. I did, however, buy myself a white pizza because I can't do my, marinara sauce right now. So I found me a white pizza that I might indulge in. Whew, I'm out of breath. I think I got some good sun. Yeah. Nice. Nice. That was so fucking relaxing. Much needed. Oh my goodness. It was actually really hard to get out. But my bladder was speaking really loud. So, oh my God, that was just so nice. So nice. Okay, I'm gonna do this and then get my face mask. Where's the face mask? Where have I put it? There it is. It's just right there. Just gonna do my favorite purple rice velvet skin mask. And my brain is like, it went from so frazzled and not being able to think to now it's so relaxed that I can't even think. So, oh, got some nice sun though. I'm excited about that. I did wear sunscreen. I was safe. I did not burn. So this is the new fridge and it was our second choice. It's actually the exact same fridge that Abby's mom has. Like, she loves it, so we should have just gone with it, I guess. So the extra features it had, which deterred me from getting this one for the extra money because I didn't care about these features so much for the extra money. This has a UV light to keep it clean, you know. This does that. And then once the water is hooked up, you guys, I told the boys they didn't get the rest of the styrofoam out of here. Anyway, so there's two ice makers. The normal one that's, you know, and then this one makes like, I don't know what size, but like larger round ice cubes that are like great for your specialty drinks. So, you know, At this point, I'm just happy to have a fridge that's large enough and cold enough to fit my food.
With their life, maybe you don't want them as friends.
I don't think I want to play baseball anymore.
Those people need the face guard too. The pitching people. I mean,
Batting.
I feel like they need the
Is this one of those like really long weeks? It's just dragging out forever. It's finally Thursday. Yesterday I got a tiny clip of me, you know, with the babies laying in bed because I could not with life anymore. We basically were trying to preserve food that was already bad from our first fridge going out. I caught it really quick because my stomach is that sensitive still. That yeah, the food was not good. So yesterday I ate Cheetos for lunch and then one of those Reese's One protein bars for dinner. And then thank God hubby was able to go get groceries after work and we basically restocked everything. I was really hoping Lowe's would have reimbursed us for that because when we bought the stupid Hisense, they did tell us that, yeah, if it ever went out under the warranty, they would give us $300 to replace the food we lost. And I was like, that's really great. That makes me feel really comfortable about our choice and everything. But because it was an exchange, and then they already gave us a discount to go towards the new fridge that was more expensive, they were not going to reimburse us for any of our food loss. I was done. I was so spent. I was so triggered. I was basically traumatized over this whole thing, which sounds really stupid, but it has been really hard on me because I normally don't cook for my family. I just buy like lasagnas and pizzas and stuff that I bake. This week I bought produce and ingredients to cook with. The week that we lose our fridge and then the new fridge is shitty and then we have to exchange it. And I'm like, are you kidding me? It broke me emotionally as well as physically because it tore up my stomach again. And so I reached out to the Instacare doctor again because he told me specifically, if you need more omeprazole, which is the antacid and you can buy that over the counter, that I needed to talk to my primary care doctor. So I messaged him about the Carafate, which is the Band-Aid that coats your lining, which most people are on for 4 to 8 weeks. And he only gave me 1 week initially, and then I had to ask for a second week. And they just said, it wasn't even the doctor that saw me, it was some other staff in there. They replied back, you were told that if you need more medicine to go to your primary care doctor. I have about 1.5 days left of that. And I was so worried last night with how I was feeling that I was gonna have a huge flare-up. And hubby and my son go for their trip this weekend for a whole week. They're gonna be gone. And I'm like, what if I like have a relapse while you're gone? I won't have a car because it's broke down. I won't have meds because I'll be out. We at least can go buy me some more omeprazole because like I said, that's over the counter. But I was just so broken. Lowe's wasn't seeing and hearing us for our food loss and the emotional shit behind it. My doctor wasn't, the one who helped me initially wasn't helping me anymore. And I was feeling so hurt and so broken and so done. So remember when I bought these, the cayenne pepper, hawthorn berry, dandelion root, anyway, these pills, I'm thinking I might be healed enough that I can tolerate this. So I'm supposed to take 2 capsules once a day with a meal and water. So I started with 1 this morning and I've been fine. So I'm like, okay, at this point, I can self-treat myself. I can get the omeprazole over the counter. And I know I can't take that long term, but for a while I'm still healing, I can. And then this, and then hubby bought me like 3 different kinds of teas. I've got chamomile and peppermint and like a ginger honey one. So I'm starting to breathe again. And these cuties have been like constantly with me. And I'm rambling again, but I just wanted to do an update that I have been not doing so well this week again, mentally and physically and all the things. Just watched Dexter New Blood all day yesterday. It's really good. Oh, it's so good. Today we've just been binge watching Young Sheldon. Just took a little break to kind of clean up, and here we are. Oh, also, it is the stupid Utah holiday today. It's Pioneer Day. I don't celebrate it anymore. Ever since my sister introduced us to Pie and Beer Day. Unfortunately, I cannot have beer still, but I did buy some frozen pies. I'm not gonna bake when it's this hot. So, pie. I refuse to celebrate the day that the Mormon pioneers came over, killed and enslaved and my ancestors, the Native Americans. Yeah, I refuse to celebrate Pioneer Day anymore. Especially since I'm working on not being a Mormon anymore. I'm trying to get my membership removed. It's in the process and I'm just waiting for it to get done. So I'm excited for that. I'm so incredibly excited. When that happens, you guys will know about it. I will be celebrating it in some form. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do yet, but I will be so excited. I think that's all I had to say. So I apologize to myself for having to edit a 9-minute clip for this day when we haven't even started editing yet. Just came back from Walmart. I just bought me a dry shampoo. It's been a minute since I got a dry shampoo, so I really wanted one. Got some more of the omeprazole. And they had athletic stuff on clearance. So I just got me a pair of shorts. I'm probably just gonna wear these for like bed, like pajamas. Athleisure wear is like my aesthetic for clothes. Like sweats and hoodies, and then yeah. And I was able to get the matching tank top for these shorts. But then for this one, I got the blue shorts and then a black tank top. So I'm gonna take the tags off, give those a quick wash. And then I was really excited to find this little gem. You can still find this online. It's the 5-piece stackable plush rattle set, Farm Animals. It's super soft. I didn't actually even feel it until now. I was just drawn to like how cozy they looked, and it's a toy as well. So you can stack all the animals. I'm gonna give it to our littles, which is also me because I age regress. And then of course the babies, Claire, Brody, Larissa. I think they will all have so much fun with this. There's a little chicken in the top. It's kind of loose floating around, but anyway, I found it in clearance. So excited for that. Crunch time. I am super sad because hubby is leaving, I think in less than 48 hours, less than 48 hours. So we have tonight and then tomorrow night, and then he's leaving the next morning for their backpacking trip. We still need to spray for spiders because they're coming in. Like our spray has worn off. We've caught like 3 spiders this week, really big ones too, really gross. And then he's got to go fix his car so they can actually drive to their backpacking spot. I won't have a car while he's gone. I don't plan on going anywhere. Anyways, we've stocked up on groceries. He said he'll log me into Grubhub if I need to. And I'm like, no, that's just going to add more stress, honestly. I don't want to have to deal with trying to figure out a safe food on my ulcer. I'm fine having a peanut butter sandwich if I have to. And we still haven't had date night. He still wants to take me to Ross or Hobby Lobby and find me a new spooky mug. It was AI's idea. It's like, you deserve a new mug after all of the fridge chaos and your ulcer and everything that you've been, you know, balancing. So I think that's kind of my update right now. And this might be the end of the vlog. I have zero idea. And if it is, then I'll see you in the next one.